it's Trixie. We are on episode 3, or part 3 as you might want to call it, of the renovating the shed. I've just come in today, I haven't been able to be on it for a couple of days, to see how it was all drying out, and the pink's dried out great. Everything's still stuck on where it should be. The wallpaper is all still stuck pretty well, so I'm pleased about that because I was worried that it might come down. The floor's dried out really well. I'm probably going to do another coat on the floor, and also I was going to do another coat of pink, but I'm going to put this up first. I know it's a bit controversial because really you can get all your painting done before you stick things on, but I'm kind of quite happy with the 2 coats anyway, so I'm going to see. I've got this, it's stick-on border, and I'm just going to do it to finish off round the edges basically. I will show you. So like here, it's going to go above here, so I'm going to put some of that on, and I'm going to go around the top here as well, although I'm going to be sticking flowers all along the edge there, so you're not going to see it. But I'm just going to maybe put you on a bit of a time lapse and let's see if you can see where I'm going to be here. Does it show you there? Kind of put you there. We'll put you on a time lapse. See you in a minute. I don't know how long I'm going to spend out here because it's actually freezing, but I'm just going to now show you the border. Just gives it a neat edge. It's stick on, it goes on, it's very easy to cut. You can see I've just done all of that cutting there, and the same with both sides. Sticks on. It just gives a really good effect. So pleased with that. I think that was about 50p from Temu. I've got that much left now, and I have got another couple of rolls, so I don't know whether I might end up going around the top eventually, but I'm stopping at that for now. I think I'm going to do a quick bit of paint on the edges, which I won't video because that would be boring, and then the problem is if I do the floor I'm not going to be able to get back in again, so but there's not much more I'm going to do with this today. Because I haven't got all the flowers to go on here yet, so I can't do that. I can't finish putting all the other bits in here because I want to leave it till the end before I put all the pretty bits in. So that border going on was one thing, but I'm gonna do a bit of painting on the edges still because I've got some pink paint left, and I'm gonna paint the floor, which you don't need to see again because that's boring. And then potentially, if you see out there, paint that part of the shed too, just while the weather's dry. So this little one hasn't got a lot of content to it today because this is episode 3, and I really want to leave episode 4 for what I class as not the finishing touches, but bringing all the pretty bits in, and finishing off the flooring. I might have a go at sorting this out and doing this into this episode just to make it a bit bigger, a bit longer, but if I don't, I will do that in another haul. Not haul, what am I saying haul? I'll do that in another episode. So this episode's not a particularly long one, it's not the most exciting one. It'll be the last one, episode 4, which will be bringing in everything, putting up all of their extra decorations, maybe putting up the decorations outside. I might take the odd picture and insert into this once I've painted the floor, once I've finished the painting here, once I've finished the painting outside, just to show you the finished. And then yeah, episode 4 will be the one to look out for, that's going to have all the exciting stuff. Yay! But I'm really pleased with how it's all going. I hope you're enjoying it. Okay, bye. So I did actually decide to, I'm going to use the rest of the pink paint on here, but I'm also going to be painting my old bird cage, which I used to have in my salon, and it had lots of memorabilia in it. And I'm thinking, because it's going to fit, that I'm going to have it up here quite high with bits and bobs in. I don't know how my husband will attach it because he actually attached this before with glue and it fell off. But I am going to give this a bit of a wipe down just to clean, and potentially I don't know if I want to paint it or not, because if I paint it, I've got to be really careful not to get it on this bit. So I'm definitely going to clean it and put new wallpaper in the back, and I might just sort of vlog that a little bit. Okay. I am just removing all the old stuff from inside this, and all the old paper that was stuck on the back as well. This was from when I had it in my hair salon. I had lots of little hair memorabilia bits, vintage bits. So just removing all the old paper stuck on the back. I'm not going to bother scrubbing it all off or anything, because I'm just papering straight over it. But giving it a little bit of a clean, because it was dusty. It'd been in the shed for like 3 years, so it was quite spiders and dusty and everything. So just giving it a wipe out, drying it off. Nice wrapping paper that I have, Christmas wrapping paper. Cut it to size using glue, just PVA glue, basically PVA glue. You can water it down, but I don't ever bother. Loads of it, just using a paintbrush and sticking it on. If you water it down, it does make it a bit easier, and then you just put a layer of PVA glue over the top just to protect it. But I do this with quite a lot of different things. It's quite easy to work with, and it lasts quite well, especially if you put some PVA over the top to kind of protect it all. But I'm going to be filling this with quite a lot of bits and bobs, so you're not really going to see a lot of the inside. So I'm not really spending a lot of time to do a fantastic job here, but it is good fun. Just fill it up with loads of PVA glue, use an old paintbrush, stick your wrapping paper or wallpaper on the back. And I do this with a lot of cupboards and drawers and stuff like that, and it works really well. So do have a go, it's great fun. Got to dry off. I'm frozen. I need to get a heater in here and shut that door. But you can see I'm quite a quick person with crafts. I'm not one of these people that take a long time. I could have painted all of the inside of the out and painted the outside of it and made it look a lot better. But once it's got all my stuff in it, it's going to be perfect. I've put my Christmas paper in the background. We're going to have lots of ornaments in it. It's going to be hung up. I'm not going to paint it pink because I think I've got enough pink and stuff going on in here, and I think the black will look quite a nice contrast, so I'm going to leave that to dry. I'm now going to get on with just finishing up painting my walls pink, just finishing off the pink that I've got in here, and then probably one coat of grey on the floor, and I won't be able to come back in here again today. So that will be it for today's episode. So look out for episode 4. There should be a lot more going on in that. Alright, I might insert a few pictures of anything extra I do just while I'm finishing this off and while that's drying, but if not, I shall see you next time. Hello, it's Trixie. So I did end up painting, look, the sky is blue today. I did end up painting a little bit of the shed outside, and I'm just going to show you quickly how it's all looking on the inside since I've painted the floor again. So I'm going to turn you around. So you can see the bit that I've painted and haven't painted. That hasn't been painted, that has. I haven't finished yet, but it's looking lots better. And then I painted another coat on here. So here we are looking good. The pink is 3 coats now. The floor is 2 coats. Could do a little bit more actually. And then obviously this is no light on. The wallpaper's all looking good. The borders are looking good. And there's a few bits all there just waiting for me to finish doing a bit of DIY. So we are getting there. I'm going to end this series 3, episode 3 on that. I do need to do more painting. So I think episode 4 is going to be a little bit of everything. I'm outside because it's so glorious. Yeah, I think episode 4 is going to be quite a lot of bits and stuff being moved in there and finished off. And then there will be a 5, which will be the moving everything into the craft shed and putting all the beautiful knickknacks in. I'm just waiting on an order just to finish that off with all the decor and bits. So there will probably be 5 episodes, and the 5th one will be the most exciting. But you can hear my pond with my big fish. You won't be able to see them in there. We've got to do this whole garden up this year as well. Anyway, that's the end of this episode 3. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again next time. Ta-ta for now.